Well, the sun has set here in Carson, California, and the showdown right now in favor of the Seattle Storm. Outside basketball, not a brand new idea. They did it back in 2000 at what was then the Bank One ballpark in Phoenix. A college game between Tennessee and Arizona State. And this is not the first WNBA outdoor game either. Back in 2008, Indiana beat New York 71-55 at the Arthur Ashe Tennis Stadium in Flushing, New York. But it's new to Los Angeles, and we're having fun with it here tonight. Well, the Sparks shooting 29% in this game to 46% for Seattle. Lauren Jackson leading the way for the Storm with 9 and 5. And Candace Parker 8 points to lead LA. Ashley Robinson in the game for the Storm. 7th-year player out of Tennessee. Counting it down to the 4-minute mark, remaining before halftime. It's Robinson trying to guard Parker. Nice step move. And wouldn't go.
Nice move by Candace, but look where she is. She's almost at half court, fading away on that shot. But she can make that, so, you know, back in the day, they was always telling me, don't fade away, but Candace does a nice job shooting a fadeaway jumper.
Fresh 24-second clock. Milton Jones tried to inbound. The throw went right. Tolliver went left, and the ball goes right back to Seattle. 7 turnovers now against the Sparks. They average 16 turnovers per game. While the Seattle team, best in the league, only 13 turnovers per contest.
Bird leading the league in assists. She does a great job of taking care of the ball. And I had a chance to play with Sue on the Olympic team, and she's just a perfectionist in her game, and it's contagious. You love the way that she hates to make a mistake, and you can see anytime she does, she's really killing herself about it. So she's a great player, and I think the best point guard in America.
Kirsten Hilton missed the first time, got it back, and made her pay. And she'll go to the line. First points in the game for Lindsay.
Lindsay does a nice job of just staying active. She's trying to just do whatever she can to help the Sparks out. A nice job getting them, coming up with that ball and finishing on the inside.
First foul on Camille Little. That's 4 against the team. And Kristen Hilton at the line. First round pick in 2009, number 13 overall. Also from Naperville, Illinois, as is Candace Parker, as is Evan Lysacek, the gold medal figure skater from the most recent Olympics.
Oh, well, there you go.
Must be something in the water in Naperville. Little with a nice move for the reverse, missed it, and Parker out of the pack. Well, Quinn got the nice feed and pops it home.
Nice dime by Candace Parker to pass that in. And Noelle Quinn finishing great. And Lindsay Wisdom Hilton losing her shoe all at the same time.
She threw a shoe, and we've got a timeout with 2 minutes and 57 seconds remaining in the first half. The Sparks trying to get back in this one. They're trailing 33-25. Great pass from CP.
And nice finish by Noelle. I like that.
First points in the game for Quinn. And it gets the Sparks within 8.
Noelle Quinn, she's been doing a great job of just getting better and better. But Laura, she talked to me the other day talking about just how tough it is having the toughest defensive player to guard.
Right.
And when you have that assignment, but you're also the shooting guard, expected to come off screens and shooting, she's been struggling with doing both efficiently.
I was talking with Jen Gillen before the game about that very same thing, and she said she told Noelle, you just got to condition yourself to take on that best offensive player and still get back and play offense at the other end.
Well, that's what I told Noelle Quinn. Hey, Kobe does it. You can do it too.
Of course, the Lakers in action against the Celtics tomorrow, game 2 of the NBA Finals. Lakers got the first one. Coming up at halftime, we'll sit down and chat with WNBA President Donna Orander. We'll have a special tribute to the late John Wooden. And we'll check out those first half stats, get some highlights for you. It's a outdoor basketball. We talked about the Sparks playing in Phoenix and having to play Seattle on a back-to-back. They had to do that the first 2 games of the season. Opened up at Phoenix, had to go to Seattle and play up there. So Seattle kind of in a pretty good situation getting the Sparks on the tail end of back-to-backs both times.
Yes, and I do remember we've had a season in the past where we've done that, and then we met them in the playoffs and we were able to take care of business because you feel like now we get a chance to face you when we're fresh.
Right.
So you just never know how this will all play out later. Hoping that the Sparks make the playoffs, of course.
Exactly. Got to get there first.
Yeah, absolutely.
On the flip side, this Seattle goes back home and plays Phoenix tomorrow night, so they got a back-to-back against a tough team tomorrow. We'll get to see the Phoenix Mercury here on Tuesday night. Well, not here, but we'll be at Staples Center and on Prime Ticket. 4 on the shot clock. Little. Shot clock violation. The Sparks will get it back. 8 turnovers now against the Storm.
You know, Lindsay Wisdom-Hilton has been very impressive subbing in for Tina Thompson. She's in the post, and she's making things happen, Larry. She's been on the offensive boards. She's had 2 defensive stops. Just a nice job by Lindsay Wisdom-Hilton.
2007 Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year. Here's Parker. Nice pass again, and Wisdom-Hilton, the beneficiary. Sparta within 6. Candace getting psyched and ready to go. He's fired up.
Well, she wants to win, and what's great is the crowd's now getting involved because the Sparks are showing more emotion.
Nicole Willingham taking it inside for the bucket.
Now, Willingham at 6 foot, and you saw Candace Parker come over, and she tried to block, and you just couldn't get to it because she uses her body so well down in the paint.
Parker wants it. Going against Swin Cash, and now a double. Oh, nice shot on the baseline by CP.
That was a nice job for holding on to her pivot foot. She was swinging around, making sure she didn't move to finish with that shot.
10 points for Candace Parker. Averaging 22 per game, tops in the league. And we got a foul away from the basketball. Kurt Walker blows the whistle. Sparks are on an 11-4 run. We'll take another look at Candace Parker.
Well, she's on the block, does a nice job of turning away from the double team. And she did a good job of keeping her pivot foot. You see some people talking about travel, thus the hater Seattle fans over there. But otherwise, she did a nice job of finishing that shot.
Foul is on Tolliver. Willingham bounces it to Cash, knocked away. 3 defenders in there to get it, but it goes right back to Seattle, and they get the bucket. Emil Little makes it a 37-29 game as we count it down to the 1-minute mark. Remaining before halftime. Parker bumped around by Little.
Well, that time, it's a tough pass and a tough passing angle with that distance. It was important for the Sparks to really get the ball closer to her. Chrissy Tolliver was a little far for Candace. When you want to get her the ball, you need to close that distance so that the pass is not far. And that time, we got lucky with Candace getting fouled on that.
Candace Parker, a 77% free throw shooter. Gets to the line more than anybody else on the team. And has put more through from the free throw line than anybody else. First one is up and good. Player of the week in the WNBA. It's the 4th honor for CP.
The great thing about Candace is that she's just improving her game all around. And you can just see it happening. I mean, with the double-doubles and her consistency, offensively, really being ready. And I think, you know, last year was a little tough having Layla, and she was nursing and coming back, and she was still able to come and lead the league in rebounding. But this year, I think she's going to have a great opportunity starting from the beginning to lead in offense. Maybe get her first defensive player of the year as well, doing some nice rebounding.
Who wants it? Sparks have got it. Tolliver. Wisdom-Hilton puts on the brakes. Over to Quinn. Won't go. Kept alive, but it goes back to the Storm. 25 seconds to go. First half here in Carson, California. Bird and Tolliver. Sue Bird fires and knocks it down. 2-pointer.
It's going to be a tough when you go underneath on Sue Bird. Underneath that screen, she's such a smart player, and she can knock down that shot. at will.
4 seconds left. Tolliver, long distance, and it's off the side iron and out of bounds. So the Storm will have an 8-point lead heading into the locker room. Candace Parker with 12 points in the first half for LA. But they get off to a very slow start in the first quarter and have been clawing their way back ever since. We are going to take a timeout here from Carson, California. We're playing some nighttime outdoor basketball, and the Storm's got the best of it. We've got the WNBA president and a tribute to John Wooden coming up at halftime.